the Knicks. Relax, pull up a chair, and your weekend with us. This is Kevin Harlan to call the game with our analysts Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. Well, there.
Kevin, I thought he was really an important player for them, undervalued and not given the credit. He's missing more than you might expect.
You know, chemistry-wise, I agree with you, Clark, because he was a glue guy. You know, he's a guy that getting him around might take some getting used to.
Here are the five for the Clippers. Paul and Crawford pair up at the 1 and 2. Inside, it's Griffin and Jordan, and it's Pierce in at the small forward position. Los Angeles shooting their first free throws of the game. No good on that one. And he sinks the second.
Yeah, man.
So for New York, their last game a win against the Magic in Orlando.
And believe it or not, it wasn't the stars that led the charge for them in that win. It was about the role players. I mean, the guys who they don't usually count on for the lion's share of their points came through.
Guys, simply a complete team performance. A road win where everybody contributes really can galvanize a team and bring it together.
Here's Paul, following the basket by Freak. Fires from 14. Free. That drops and it comes off an assist from Jordan. Crawford's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Beverly dishes to Lopez. And again, it's New York.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
Now here's Griffin. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against Sacramento.
Yeah, but he set up shots at the free throw line. I mean, he just could not be defended out on the floor.
The Knicks have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Anthony, the pass to Evans. Pass to Beverly. Some nice passing by New York here. Shot clock at 6. Fires the 3. Shot is off. The Clippers go the other way with it. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Sacramento.
And in that game, guys, their three-point shooting really was their own worst enemy. Even when they got the open looks, they just had an inability to knock them down.
Think threat from beyond the arc nowadays, and if your team goes cold, it really can sabotage your game.
And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
Yeah, way to play an attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
He's perfect from the line this time. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Well, I had a chance to speak with head coach Doc Rivers. Coach told me they're hoping to overcome the problems a player like Carmelo Anthony presents to defenses. He said Melo's combination of strength, size, and skill set make it very difficult to keep him from scoring each trip down the floor. What he is hoping for is to throw different looks at Melo to keep him out of his rhythm and to try to work from there.
Thanks again, Doris. The shot by Pierce will not go.
Most of the time, that shot will go down, or the defenders have to make sure they tag him.
Anthony with it. Now Pierce defending. Anthony kicks to Evans. Back to Anthony. The 3. Cannot hit. So the Clippers will take it the other way. This, their first look at this year's New York squad.
And last season, they made short work of this club. 2 games, 2 wins.
They may have wished for more games against them. A definite disparity in talent. We'll see if they take advantage again tonight.
Griffin dishes to Paul. Pass to Jordan. Ball's knocked loose. And oh, here we go, Evans. No one back. And it's Anthony with the jam.
That is such good work to make this a one-possession game. Terrific steal to get it all started.
And it's one thing to get the steal, but to so alertly turn it into a transition opportunity, even better.
Now here's Griffin. He's a guy we see deliver on a nightly basis, averaging about 24.5 points a game.
Yeah, it's just a smart shot, taking advantage of the mismatch.
Well, with a stroke like that and the height advantage as well, the mid-range J is almost a gimme.
Knicks fans, these are your Knicks City dancers. Go on and give it up.
What's the point though?
New York shooting one of the high points for them in this game at 54%.
No one to take your ankle.
Anthony is out there with Porzingis. Then there's Robin Lopez, and it's a Flalo in at the shooting guard position. That's the 5 for New York right now. Now Jordan following the three-point attempt by Freak. Screen by Smith. And the wide open shot from Redick. And he gets the shot to fall after coming off the pick. Redick's got the first basket of the second quarter for the Clippers. Evans outside. Anthony, the pass to Evans. Pierce against Anthony. From about 19 feet. Can't get it to go. The Clippers go the other way with it. After this one, they're off to Philadelphia to take on the 76ers. And their road trip is only getting started as that's the second of 6 for them. New York trailing. Evans outside. The dish to Anthony.
Come on, Melo, you better.
New York, no good that time either. And it's the Clippers' ball. They're on a 14-6 run. Paul kicks to Redick. Paul outside. Jordan the screen. Redick with the 3. Excellent D there from a Flalo.
Hey, they got the shot they wanted off of that pick, but it just doesn't fall.
Let's go, man.
It didn't go down, but you'll take that shot every single time, Greg.
Fans up there, Carter.
You know
Fans
what?
up there, man.
Sometimes something good can come out of a bad possession.
Here's Paul following the basket by Freak. Smith with a screen on Evans. Redick dishes the Paul. 6 to shoot. Redick for 3. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Redick's got 5 points so far. Knicks trail by 3. Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
Don't leave me open.
And they
Don't leave me open.
getting those 3 points back.
And how about that? Responding to the three-pointer against them with a quick one of their own.
Terrific little tay-to-tay
Let's go,
going
man.
on right now. Back and forth. Here we go.
Let's go.
I should get a green light.
And unable there to get the go-ahead bucket.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Exactly, man. That's what I'm saying, bro.
Pierce against Anthony. 11 feet away. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Pierce has got his first 2 points.
Check out these handles. That's rush hour handle. Not midday, not early morning. That's rush hour handle. That nasty spin just froze the defender.
Well, we have a break in the action. Now let's check out the league's best shooting teams. The Clippers.
Banana. Fuck 90 over.
Better chance to win. They share the ball. They take high quality.
Okay, what is? No. Oh man, I got lead in, but
shots, and they're always on the same page offensively.
And the Clippers making a switch here. Crawford's checked in. Okay, well, let's check in with Doris Burke reporting from our sideline in this game. Doris, take it away.
Come on,
well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Magic delivered quite a performance. He picked up 18 points, and that scoring outburst set a new season high for him in what was a great exhibition on his part. A performance like this was just the trick his team needed to snap their losing streak.
All right, thank you as always, Doris. And another special game from a play.
Yeah, and he proved his value again in that last game. I mean, he's a cog in their machine, no doubt.
Yeah, and they're going to need a few other players to lend a bigger hand today. I mean, they can't expect him to carry the entire load 2 games in a row.
That is good.
And that's good stuff from him. Nice touch.
The Clippers in the lead. 27. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Crawford.
I let him through, bro.
Crawford's got 7 points in the game.
Took advantage of some shoddy defense there. They've got to at least get a finger on it.
Oh,
Here's
ankle
Evans.
break. I mean, come on, man. Oh,
Clippers
yo,
leading
I
by
swear.
3.
Oh,
Here's
my
Wright.
God.
That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts.
Yeah, how about the purpose with which he's crashing the backboards right now? Some hard-earned second chance points.
Right against Anthony. Evans outside. There's the three. Good
Don't
for a
leave me that
6
open.
make, and it doesn't
Yeah, I ain't gonna break him. Look at that fat head, boy.
I'm not sure that was the play they had set up, but it was too good a look to pass up.
Man. We never gotta put it up, man. Gotta be blushing, bro.
And here is Paul. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Sacramento.
And don't forget about his playmaking in that game.
Whoa.
I mean, he did a great job of attacking the D
Lord.
and creating
Oh,
opportunities
my Lord.
for both himself and his teammates.
Here's Beverly following the basket by Blake Griffin.
Can I break it? Can I break it?
Evans outside. The feed now to Anthony. Evans kicks to Anthony. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot two.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
And some stats here, guys. Both teams making substitutions here. And we're through the first half of basketball here on what's been a good one.
So, Carmelo, after this first half of play, what do you believe the team needs to focus
Oh,
on
look at that
from
fat
here
meat
on out?
on Carmelo.
Just communication and trusting one another. When somebody get beat, the next guy got his back. And we're trying to get up and down, get going some way, somehow. For the most part,
I just wanna be your man. I just wanna be your man. Yeah, yeah. I'll put on some music, dog. I gotta get turned. I gotta get cranked right now. Feeling like a nigga going through con. Playing